Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Cheers, guys. People of the internet. I want to say this. When you're thinking you're doing right, but you're actually doing wrong. Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense in my brain. It doesn't make sense to others. And you know what? That's why I'm here to explain. I'm gonna go refill my cup. I just did a live stream just a while ago. I'm coming back. So at my job, every once in a while we will hear, especially at a specific time, shots being fired. So last time, the first night that I stayed late, it was like 9:30, 9:35, something like that. All you hear in the distance is like multiple shots being fired. Mind you, I have a dash camera on my car, so I connect to my dash camera and make sure that my car is fine, it's all right, nobody's near it, trying to take cover or anything like that. Second night goes by, second night that I close by myself, again, and it sounds really close, like really, like right behind my building. That's how close it sounds. Pa, 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 pa. And I'm like, geez, man, people are shooting up a storm over here. And there's several businesses that stay open late, so it's not just me, but coincidentally, it could be just me one day. So this is where I'm going to the subject. It could be me just one day, closing by myself. I want to know, I printed out my company's handbook, but I really don't see nothing about it. Maybe I didn't print the right documents. I'm not sure. There's something sketchy about it. But I want to know, and I want to know the laws. If anybody's helped me out or anything, greatly appreciate it. I want to know if one day, just out of one day, it so happened where I'm walking to my car and I get out of work, if some guy is trying to smuggle me into his car, or I'm in my car and he's trying to get in my car, could I shoot him right there? I can't say the other word, but shoot him deep. Will that affect me and my company policy? Because sometimes when you're actually when you feel like you're doing right, but you're doing wrong at the same time. Here's where that plays in. The reason why I say that is because at my last job, a guy got into it with a customer. He wanted to fight the customer. He knew he couldn't fight the customer on company's time. So what this guy did was fight the customer. Well, first of all, he clocked out, he took off his shirt and fought the customer. He fought him, he boxed him and fought him. He didn't shoot him or anything like that, he just fought him because he was so angry. So he clocked out, took off the company's shirt and fought the customer. However, since it was self-defense, because he would claim that it was self-defense and he pushed him first, but he couldn't do nothing until he clocked out and took off the shirt, they fired him. They fired him. Oh, can you guess the reason? Hmm. Hmm. Well, no, I'm certainly not firing a person that's not on the clock and that doesn't have company shirt on. No, they fired him because he was still on the company's private property when he fought the customer. So in other words, if customer gets all on your grill, all in your face, you physically cannot fight a customer on the property. Again, look at your rules and regulations on your company. And so he got fired because he was still on the premises. If they would have took it to the street, it would have been fine. Maybe if they would have took it to another property, it could have been fine. But it wasn't fine because, oh, he still was on company property. So again, when you think you're doing right by clocking out, taking off your company shirt, but you're doing wrong. That's one. So that's why I want to know what happens if I shoot a guy and it was on company property, but I'm doing it in self-defense. Mind you, the person cannot have their back turned because that's another thing in this world. We had one incident way back in, like about a year ago. I gotta say something. We had one incident about a year ago where these people were eating in a restaurant and they were just having their family time, their time talking. A guy walks in with a gun and he demands for money. He says, "Give me the money, give me the money." He wasn't going to shoot anybody, he just had the gun and said, "Give me the money." So they gave him the money, which you're supposed to do. They give him the money. After they gave him the money, he was just pointing the gun backward and forward, so swishing it, and then he was walking out the door. When he walked out the door, a customer that was eating grabbed his own gun and shot him in the back, disclaiming him. So he's no longer on this earth. And what happened to the guy? They want him questioning. The guy that shot him in the back, he ended up leaving. He ended up just dipping, and they want to know. The news media, everything was like, we just want to say to our hero that he was just a hero and stuff. But in the laws, no, because they said he did wrong, he did dirty, because the guy, first of all, the guy that he shot and he's no longer in this world, he had a fake gun. Fake gun. And of course, you're not going to know if it's a fake gun. So he was thinking, again, this is where you're thinking you're doing right, but you're actually doing wrong. He was thinking that he was putting everybody in life's danger, and he shot the guy and then left. And he was thinking he was doing right because he shot the person that was doing wrong. And apparently it was with a fake gun. And so it's like, the world just doesn't make any sense. Our laws here do not make any sense. Like literally some of our laws. So when you think you're doing right, but you're doing wrong at the same time, it's just freaking crazy. And so that's what I want to know. Because I'm up and I am loaded. And that's what I need to go over with people. I said, look, I don't like to play games. If I do play a game, it's going to be freaking a harsh game. And so just like, bro, this guy walks up to me and I don't like it. I'm gonna shoot him out of self-defense. And there's another one too. It was on the internet too. When you think you're doing right, but you're doing wrong. This guy was in the shopping mall And this one YouTuber, he was doing pranks in the shopping mall. Now we all know pranks. Pranks are so stupid and lame. I don't even know why they still even do that. It's so old, so freaking old. Just too old for me, I guess. So he was doing pranks, and he was showing him his phone, and the guy just says, "Stop, leave me alone. Stop, leave me alone." He says, "Stop that." He kept swimming his hand up, and then the guy shot him somewhere in the abdomen. They won't say, the news media won't say. Shot him somewhere in the abdomen, and then, oh, what happened? Well, the guy thought he was doing right by shooting in self-defense, but then the law states that you cannot shoot anybody inside of a public area. Now, see, does that make sense? I'm telling you, when you actually think you're doing right, but you're doing wrong at the same time. It was self-defense. Even though he was still in the shopping mall, it was self-defense. Like I said, when you're actually doing right, you're doing wrong. There's lots of occasions when you're actually doing right and you're doing wrong. So many occasions in this world, it's not even funny, guys. I can't put my mind over how many people go through this, their days in life, when they feel like they're doing right, but they're doing wrong. Anywhere you go, if you feel like you're helping a homeless guy and you give him money because he's like, I need money so I can eat. You give him money so he can eat. However, he doesn't use the money to eat. He uses the money for cigarettes. Because even I know, never give money at all to a raspy mofo person. If a person sounds raspy, like, I need some money. Can you give me some money? Why would I give money to a raspy person when I know damn well that, hey, you smoke, and I can hear it in your voice. Oh, I don't smoke. It was 20 years ago. Well, now it's screwed up your voice. Now I have mixed emotions, and now I'm not giving you money. So it's just like, no. You can't trick me. You think you could trick me, but you can't. Again, I've been living on this earth for way too many decades. And I don't think I lived once. I lived multiple times. And I'm just here to tell the world how it is. But you think you're doing right, but you're doing wrong at the same time. Anybody else feel this way? Because a lot of people I don't know on the internet don't think outside the box. They think inside the box. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.